In this video, we will talk about the sexual reproduction in algae. First we will see what is sexual reproduction and why sexual reproduction is developed and why it is important and why it is maintained. Sexual reproduction is a process in which two gametes they unite together to form a zygote, and the union or the fusion of the two gametes is called the fertilization. As a result of the fertilization or as a result of the fusion of the two gametes, a zygote is formed, which further develop into embryo, and after the embryo, the cell division will take place, and the whole algal body or whole body of any organism will be formed. Sexual reproduction is a process in which the two types of the sex organs, which are called as the gametes, two types of the sex cells are required, which are called as the gametes, and two different individuals, male and the female, they are involved in this process of the reproduction. So, the first fossilized evidence of the sexual reproduction in the eukaryotes is from the Stenian period, about 1.2 billion years ago. About 1.2 billion years ago, in the Stenian period, there were the different geographical periods were present in which the different organisms evolved. So, in the Stenian period, it was the final period of the geological time scale in which the concept of the sexual reproduction is discovered. So the reasons include fighting the accumulation of the reasons why the sexual reproduction is important and why it is developed. The reason is to fighting the accumulation of the deleterious mutations, increasing rate of the adaptation to changing environments. Different organisms cannot adapt into the changing environmental conditions if they do not have the different types of the genes, if they do not have the such types of the genes which are strong enough to survive, or to let any organism survive in changing environmental conditions. Suppose if an organism have gene to survive in a certain environmental conditions, so if the environment will change, so those organisms will die if they do not have the variety of the genes, if they do not have the diversity of the genes. So sexual reproduction is very much important to create the diversity of the genes, to create the multiple types of the gene in any organism. So those genes will let any organism to survive in changing environmental conditions. Suppose in case of the sexual reproduction, all organisms are alike their parents, all because they are produced from the one parent. And if any environmental adversity is found, so all organisms will die because they do not have the genetic diversity in them. Their genes are same as their parents. But in case of the asexual reproduction, two parents are involved in the reproduction, so in the offspring there would be a variety of the genes, and those variety of the genes will allow any organism to survive in the changing environmental conditions. So this is a concept that why sexual reproduction is important, just to fight with the changing environmental conditions and dealing with the competition, or as an adaptation for the repairing DNA damage and masking deleterious mutations. While these ideas about why sexual reproduction has been maintained are generally supported, the ultimate size of the population determines if the sexual reproduction is entirely beneficial. Larger populations appear to respond more quickly to benefits obtained through the sexual reproduction than smaller populations. A basic advantage for the sexual reproduction in the slowly reproducing complex organisms exhibiting characteristics that depend on the specific environment that the given species inhabit and the particular survival strategies that they employ. Means with the changing genes or with the genetic diversity in any organism, they can survive, or they can inhabit, or they can grow or develop in the changing environmental conditions, or they if an organism migrate from the one area to another area, so that organism can be survived only due to the genetic diversity, and that genetic diversity developed in any organism just due to the sexual reproduction. So sexual reproduction, it is greatly advanced method of reproduction. So there are certain conditions which are necessary for the sexual reproduction to be happened. The sexual reproduction takes place after the considerable accumulation of the food material. Means if there are a lot of or a sufficient amount of the food material is present, so that is a necessity for the sexual reproduction to be happened, and the climax of the vegetative activity is over. Means when an organism complete its vegetative growth, after that, after the completion of the vegetative growth, mean the growth of its body, after the completion of the growth of its body, sexual reproduction will takes place. The bright light is a major factor in case of the algae. The bright light is a major factor for the production of the gametes. A suitable pH value is required and the optimum temperature is necessary. So these are the conditions which are necessary for the sexual reproduction to be occur. Sexual reproduction in case of the algae may be of the three types. The first one is isogamy, second one is heterogamy, and third one is aplanogamy or conjugation. So what is isogamy? Its name represents its meaning. Iso means same and gamy mean gametes. So what is sexual reproduction? The fusion of gametes. So in case of the isogamy, the fusion of the similar motile gametes is found in many species. If the two similar motile gametes are fused to process the sexual reproduction, so such type of the sexual reproduction is called as isogamy. Usually the gametes taking part in the fusion come from the two different individuals or the filament. Sometimes these gametes come from the two different cells of the same filament. They cannot be classified as the male or the female. Instead, organisms undergoing isogamy are said to have the different mating types, most commonly noted as positive and negative strains. Means in that case we will say positive is for male, or negative, you can say negative strain is for female. Positive and negative or two cells, they are similar in size and structure, and they are going to unite with each other, and such type of the reproduction is called as isogamy. Although in the some species there are more than the two mating types, fertilization occurs when the gametes of the two different mating types fuse to form a zygote. So what is fertilization? When the fusion of the two gametes take place, as a result of its zygote is formed. The second type of the sexual reproduction is a heterogamy. Again, its name is showing its meaning. Hetero mean different and gamy mean gametes. So when the fusion of the dissimilar or different types which are different in appearance, dissimilar gametes takes place, so such type of the reproduction is called heterogamy. There are the two main types of the heterogamy, anisogamy and oogamy. So we will see what is meant by the anisogamy. The fusion of the gametes, the fusion of those gametes which are similar in appearance and are motile, which are apparently similar and they are motile but are different physiologically or in size. But their size is different and their internal mechanism, physiology is also different. Their internal chemical their internal metabolic processes are also different. So those gametes which are similar in their appearance but they are dissimilar in the physiology or their size, so such type of fusion of gametes is called anisogamy. The smaller gamete in this case of anisogamy, the smaller gamete is considered to be male, like sperm cell, whereas the larger gamete is regarded as a female, like a egg cell. Small or the microgametes, egg cell can be called as a macrogamete or the large one, while the sperm cell may be called as microgamete or small one. Like in the diagram you will see, you can make the diagram like so, like female gamete is a larger in size and is motile, while the male gamete is smaller in size and it is also motile. There are the several types of the anisogamy. Both gametes may be flagellated and thus motile. Alternatively, neither of the gametes may be flagellated. So anisogamy can be of the different types. In the anisogamy, the gametes may be flagellated or they may be non-flagellated. This situation occurs, for example, in the some algae and the plants. In the red alga, Siphonia, large non-motile egg cells are fertilized by a small non-motile Sapomacia, right? So in anisogamy, in case of the anisogamy, the gametes may be motile or they may be non-motile. Now the next type of the heterogamy is the oogamy. In this case, the male, which is called as the antherozoid, male gamete fuses with the female gamete. The fusing gametes are the different in size and behavior. In this case, the fusing gamete, they are different in size and their behavior is also different. Their appearance is also different. One of the gamete is small and the motile, while the other is large and non-motile. In case of the oogamy, one gamete would be motile and small, while the other gamete would be large and the non-motile. So small and the motile gamete would be male gamete and the large and the non-motile gamete would be female gamete. Like in the diagram you can see the egg cell or the female gamete would be non-motile, while the small sperm cell would be motile. So such type of the reproduction is called as oogamy. This type of the sexual reproduction is termed as fertilization or the oogamous reproduction, and the product of the reproduction is called as oospore, means the offspring is called as oospore. This is usually found in the higher types of the green and the brown algae. This is found in the higher algae, for example Wucheria and Cara. Okay, the last type of the heterogamy is aplanogamy or conjugation. It implies a fusion of the two non-flagellated embryoid gametes, which are like amoeba, which have amoeba-like structure, amoeboid gametes, like aplanogametes. They are morphological similar but physiological dissimilar, means they are apparently similar but physiologically dissimilar. In freshwater algae, the sexual reproduction is best means of the perination. Perination means the period of reproduction, which is the period of growth, which is the period of growth in which the certain perinating bodies are formed, which are necessary to avoid the unfavorable environmental conditions. So the sexual reproduction in case of the fresh algae is done by the means of the perination, because it is followed by the formation of the thick-walled zygote or the oospore. Perination means the formation of the perinating bodies, which are essential for overcoming the adverse environmental conditions. Like you can see the formation of the thick-walled zygote or the oospore. Like so, this is the diagram which is showing the process of the conjugation.